Hello everybody, welcome to Dr.K.Liu Maths channel. And this question is Edexcel Further Maths A-Level Core Maths 1 June 2023, question number 7. This is a summation question. For the part A, explain why for any n belongs to natural number. Summation from r from 1 to 2n. Negative 1 to the power r times fr equal to summation r from 1 to n times f2r minus f2r minus 1. Here I try to expand this one. Actually this one is, the first one is negative f1, second is f2 plus and positive, the third one is negative f3, and then the general term here is negative 1 to the power r fr, then plus to the term f2n minus 1, the coefficient is here is negative. I emphasize this point, negative. And the last one is positive plus f2n. Then here you can see that the number is negative, positive, negative, positive. That means that is negative and positive alternatively. I'm here try to separate. That is positive part. The positive part is even number, f2 plus f4 plus f6, and then plus f2n. And then the negative part is f1. Here is f1 plus f3 plus f2n minus 1. That is the negative term. I'm here factorize the negative side outside the bracket. Okay, for the first part, the even part, we can write in summation form. That is summation r from 1 to n. That is f2r, f bracket 2r. And the odd number part, we can write in the form of r from 1 to n. That is f2r minus 1. And then the summation, the properties of summation can be factorized outside, and that means summation r from 1 to n, f2r minus f2r minus 1. That is, if r is this one, we can have this format. Okay, then we go to the second part. Use the standard summation format to show that for n equal to belongs to natural number, then summation of this one is equal to n times 2n plus 1 times 8 times n squared plus 4n plus 5. Okay, I think I can do the first thing I can do is expand this one, the power negative 1r plus 2r to the power 2. We can do that negative r to all square plus 4r square, and then plus 2 times negative r times 2r. That means it is equal to negative 1 to the power 2r, because negative 1 to the power and then to a 2, that means that the power should be in multiplication form. Negative 1 to the power 2n plus 4 times r squared, this second term. Then the third term is 4r times negative 1 to the power r. And then finally we r here. And then multiplied by each term of r. It becomes, this term is times r. Has the power is 2r, which is even number. Then negative 1 to the power 2n should be equal to positive 1. That means that's r. And then the second term is 4r cubed. The third term is 4r squared. And then the summation side also enjoy the property of distributive law. Then I distribute each term of the expansion. And the first one is the simple form of AS. First term 1, last term 2, and last term plus first term times the number of terms over 2. That is the formula of AS. Arithmetic sequence. And the second term, summation R cube should be equal to the formula of summation, this one square. This is well-known equation. I think most of people can know that. I think in Edexcel further math, student may know this formula for this one, and I can let this is R. This is R. And by the formula here, summation -1 to the power R, then R squared should be equal to this form, and then this is FR, and which is equal to F bracket 2R minus F bracket 2R minus 1. That means 4 times summation R from 1 to n, 2R to the power square minus 2R minus 1 all to the power 2. Okay, that's great. So far we simplify this summation format in a relatively simple form, and next step simplify this one, that these two cancelled, and this also 1/4 cancel with this one, and this is become 4n squared times plus 2n plus 1 to the power 2, and this one we can use this formula, a squared minus square equal to a minus b plus a plus b. That means the difference of 2 squared. The difference of 2 squares would be 2r minus 2r plus 1. This one. The second times 2r plus 2r minus 1. That is 4r. That's finally, this is 4r minus 1 summation. Okay, this is the format here. Also, this is also GS as sum of AS. That format is, the first term is 3, the second term is 7, and the final term is 4n minus 1. Then we again use the sum of AS, first term plus last term, 3 plus 4n minus 1, times the number of terms is n, then over 2. That's the sum of AS of this one, and therefore this format becomes n times 2n plus 1. Wow, so great, because you can see that there's common factor of 3 terms here, n 2n plus 1, and factorize the common factor to n times 2n plus 1, and here is 1. This is left 4n times 2n times 2n plus 1, and then plus 4. Finally, we obtain our the final result here. Okay, then for this is second part. For the last part here, this formula is summation R from 1 to 2n. The n is this is even number. Therefore here, summation R from 14 to 50. Then we can separate this into summation 14 to 50, and then summation from 1 to 50. 50 here, 2 times 25, n equal to 25, minus should be equal to 1 to 13, but this is odd number, therefore I minus extra 1 terms, minus the term of 14, and then this n is equal to 7, so that I can apply the formula here. I can apply the formula to n here, and therefore here I have to add one more terms, the 14th term. That is the 14 is 14 times -1 to the power 14 plus 28 to the power 2. This is the extra terms here, and apply the formula of in this one, in part B. That part should be 25 times 51, because the second part is 2n plus 1. N is equal to 25. The third one is here. I just put the n equal to 25 into the formula here, and the second part is put n into 7. 7. No, not u. It is 7, not u. Okay, and then 7, put it 7 into this formula, becomes 7 times 15 and times this one. And finally, this one is equal to 11,774. And use your calculator, obtain the final result, which is 64 what? Okay, that's fine. 76 and 0 and 24. That's the final answer of this question. Okay, I hope guys can enjoy this video. If you found Dr. K.Liu Math channel is useful, please subscribe my channel.